And then I'm just going to add some flowers into the foreground. I usually do little patterns of 3 like this. It gets a little smaller as it goes into the back. So a little bigger up here. Smaller. And we'll do this one right off in the distance. Just to give the general impression. Okay. You know what, we're even gonna make it ultra bright right in here. I want to solidify this land back here, so just pull it across like so. And because I did a space theme in this one, I think I'm going to go so far as to paint a little star. Right, let's see, right up here. And I usually try and do just a line like this. Pull it across. Just to suggest. Okay. And what I'm going to do, just because I feel like being crafty, just go back to my blue here. The deep, deep blue. And I think I'm going to start messing with it now. So what I'm going to do here is turn my sky into water. And that's accomplished by, let's say, doing a little blue here. I'm going to add in a boat. So this is just going to be the taperings coming off the back of a boat. Just like that. And then I'll get a bit of white. And I'm just going to highlight the tops of the water I just did. Sort of so you get a little zigzag pattern happening. It gives the illusion of water opening up as it comes away. It's just faint, but you'll see in a moment. And I'm going to go back to my hard black. Make sure that this part's thick. I'm going to do the outline of a boat right up here. So we'll start at the back. And we'll make it on a slight angle up. And the bow of the ship. And pull it down. And just like this. Fill it in. And we need a top on the ship. Sort of like an old pirate ship, so. Just like that. A little center one. Okay. And I'm going to rinse off that brush relatively well. Get some more white. This is actually a slight gray color this time. But more white than gray. And then I'm going to add the masts of the boat. So what we're just going to do, let's see, we'll start on this side. One. And a little more paint. Just bring that corner down. And another one here, just like that. Yeah, go back to the black. Just to create the poles. And I'm just going to pull it straight up like this. Like this. Yeah. Add the top so they can tie it down. And you see a boat starting to form. And I'm going to go back to my brown. And I'm just going to catch the light on the front of the boat, just like this. Maybe a little here, a little over here. And I'm going to do a reflection. And here I'm just gently pulling that brown down. And straight down. And then we're going to wash the brush off again and go back to the yellow, white. And I'm just going to catch this side of the sails. See how that brings the sails forward? And maybe the underside of this boat, just bring it up. A little reflection here. A little reflection of this one. And I'm just going to bring it down, bring it down. A little reflection of this one, bring it down, like so. And you start to get the illusion that the water turns into sky, see? And I'm going to wash that brush off again. And come back to my blue, the heavy blue with a little bit of white. That's water. And I'm just going to solidify this water surface a bit here. So I'm just catching the far sides of the waves. Just like that. Maybe even the boat's turned a bit, so I'm just playing with it, so it's just like that. You see how it pulls you up and into it there? And say I want to make maybe a wave crashing. I'm going to wash off my brush good here. Take some of my hard blue. I want to make sure that this part's relatively thick as well. And I'm just going to pull down the wave here, just like this. There it is. Maybe a little one in here too. And we'll just highlight spots. And just work it up like water. Brush it off if you gotta. And so again, just with the thin little suggestions here, getting closer as it comes towards the distance. Just like that. Okay. And we go back to the blue, and I'm just going to trace this undersided edge. Okay, see, like this. And I'm going to go back, get my dirty old grass brush here. Make sure this part's good and cleaned off, because if you're doing light, it's never good to have pitch black water when you're trying to paint light. So I'm going to go with a light blue color. Okay, and you want this part to be relatively watery as well. Because it is water that you're painting. And I'm just going to do little breaking waves here. And I'm just going to pull it up. Just like that. Maybe a little breaking wave down in here too. And I'm going to dry off the brush a little bit. And I'm just going to do a little reflection of the air, just like that. Just enough to suggest. And I'm going to go back and find my liner buried in the rubble here. And I'm going to get some more white. Just a thin line on the top of the wave here, just to make it look a little cleaner. And then you just sort of do the underside of the water because the light refracts inside the wave. Maybe even bring this down over here, just like that. Okay. So the picture's starting to take form now. I'm going to go back and mix a white with a little bit of yellow again. Just a hint of yellow. I want a bit of water for this part though. Okay. And I'm just going to catch the top of this tree in here. Just a little zigging motion as you go.